What's going on YouTube? Today we got another Rust video for you. We're going to teach you how to use power. All right, Rust enjoyers, today we're going to teach you the basics of power. All right, so firstly, obviously, what you need, your power cord, you need a battery, and then you need a source of power. So either solar panels or wind turbine. Preferably if you can have both, it's ideal. What you want to do, take them up to the roof, build a platform like this with just the door frames, take them to the top. You can place your windmill up here. The higher up your windmill goes, the more power you can produce with it. What I like to do is combine the windmill with two solar panels, make sure that they produce enough power for you. This windmill here is pushing 108 units of power, and then these solar panels will vary between, depending on where they're on the sun. Now it's at 5 right now, and this one's at 20, so it'll max out at 20 because that's the max in the sun. If you want to set them up, normally one on each side of where the sun will go, you know, east to west. And then you want to take one of these bad boys right here, take the root combiner. You're going to need two of them up here. All right, so you take your power, and if you hold R, you can change all the colors. If you ever see them, but it's got cool colors. So I like to change my colors too sometimes. You can also be pretty OCD with it too. You can, you know, bring your power along all these little squares and make it look all nice and pretty. So what you're gonna do is take your solar panels, just connect solar panels. You want to connect at least two of them in. You can run just two solar panels for smaller bases. We'll show you a little bit later. So two solar panels are going in here. You see 20 in here, 5 in here, and 25 going out. And they're going to take the windmill, which is 100. We're going to put it in this other root combiner. And we're going to take the power of this one, plug it into here. And now we have 126 coming out. So then we're going to go down to our power, or to our battery. Right in there, I just made a kind of a simple little 2x1 starter base, essentially. Built out a little bit. Bring in, power in. So here you go. So you can use medium battery too. The medium battery only will let you push out 50 units of power. The large batteries will let you push out 100 units of power, max output. And then the little batteries, these bad boys, you can push out 15, but they also only hold 400. And these ones hold the maximum 24,000 as well. Now that you've got your power coming in here, you can see we're charging 245, 247. Beautiful. Now what I like to do is take these electrical branches, makes it easier so you can control all your power. I like to put about 10 of them down. 10 of them just because normally you can do, if you're going to do for turrets, you can do 10 turrets on one large battery without using more power than it's pulling in. I guarantee that you never lose power. So, and then set up 10 of them, take your power out, bring it over, you go power in. And with these ones here, the cool thing about these is they have this thing called branch out. So this is where you can configure how much power you want each one to use. So if you only want to use, you know, 3 units of power, you put 3, and then you click this and you can connect it to something that uses 3 units of power. What I like to do with these is you connect them all. There you go. Now you've got power to all of these, and you can branch off each one. All right, now that you've got successful power going into your battery from the roof, you've got power already set up. Now you're ready to start plugging stuff in and start having fun with your power. So I'll show you a couple simple things. So lights, I'm gonna put a light here. I'll just put one. Can't put one there. I'll put one there just for fun. Okay. So lights, look at the lights. They take 2 power usage. Okay, but we have 2 of them, but they also have a pass through. So for 2 lights, a little bit of math for you, you need 4 power. So you come over this here, you branch off 4 power, then boom, we're gonna change this to, let's do light blue. Put your power up here, here, and you plug in, boom, there's 1 light, and then there's your pass through. So you click on your pass through and you bring it over. So now you're passing power through here. So it drops off 2 here and 2 here. So there you go, you have your lights. Simple as that. Everything is the same thing. It tells you how much power it needs. These use 3 power. Heaters use 3 power. I don't have anything else in here to hook up for power, but that's all you gotta do is look at how much power usage. So turrets are like 10 as well too, right? So take a turret is 10 power. You want to hook a turret up, same thing. So put a turret right here. We'll come in here, we can keep these lights on. We go, okay, turret is gonna take 10 power. Set this branch at 10 power. Change our turrets to purple just for fun. Same thing, bring it across. I like to just kind of keep my wires up in the ceilings, keep them nice and hidden so it doesn't look like a mess. And follow the lines, make it a square. So boom, 10 power in, turret is on. Obviously we don't have a gun, nothing in it. But there you go. All right, and then now for a cool little trick, what we'll do is we can now set switches. So that way you switch to turning your power on and off. You're not constantly using all your power. You're not draining a battery, especially if you have a medium battery. And if you have lights, you know, in your little base, you have a lot of power, but you want the lights on obviously at nighttime, or if you're not cooking anything and you want to see what you're doing. So the best thing, we'll take a switch. So let's just, for fun, let's just put our switch over here. Say, boom, here's our light switch. So we want power to our lights, which again is still 4. That's still set, so we'll set it 4. Say blue. Come up here. What we're gonna do is go over to the switch first. So now the power coming into the switch, so this switch allows for 4 units of power to pass through it when it's turned on. Obviously turn it on now, nothing happens, it's not connected to anything, right? Then boom, you go power out. Here, same thing, power in, hit the pass through, power in. Just like that done. So now turn the switch on, lights come on. Now you're using 4 units of power only when the switch is on. Pretty simple to add switches for stuff like that. So all right, so these take 3 units of power each. So basically, we just do a little bit of simple math, right? 3, 6, 9. We'll use 9 units for the top. 3, 6, 9. We'll use 9 units for the bottom, right? So if you could put these all in one, the problem is you got to do a lot of adding more electrical to reconnect all 6 of these to one connector, basically, right? So easiest way to do it, split them in 3s, because you over here, you got a splitter. With your splitter, you can split in 3s, right? You can put your power into 3 and away you go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by putting 2 splitters up here and put them wherever you want. You can hide them in here if you wanted to. Anyway, normally this is what I would do, is hide all my power in here, but I just want to be able to show you it all without having open cool stuff, right? All right, so 3, 6, 9. So we'll come over here, the first one, we're gonna plug this to 9, and the second one, we're gonna plug it to 9 as well. All right, so we're gonna branch this out. Now what we want to do too is we're going to want to put switches on, right? So what we do is before we put our power in, put our switches in here. We go 1 and 2. That's the first one. That's the second one. Okay, so we have our 18 units of, or 9 units of power going to each one. So then boom, we'll go up to our switches, into the 1 splitter, and then this one, same thing, but into the difference, the other splitter. So boom, so now we've got switches to splitters. All right, so then like splitter number 1, boom, connected. Connection number 2, connected. Connection number 3, connected. So there you go, so that's 1 splitter. So turn that one on, that's the wrong one. Turn that one on, there you go, look at that. All 3 furnaces going on, 9's going in, these split in 3s, 3, 3, 3, all coming out. Simple. Well, 9 still, perfect. So, turn that one on. Now the next one, simple, same thing. Splitter in. Boom, there's 1. 2. I just try to keep things a little tidy if you can, just so they're not running all over the place. So at least connecting to walls and ceilings. So like I'm just clicking there to connect it to the wall and then bring it down. So there we go. Look at that. All 6 run at the same time, just like that, right? Beautiful. You go in there, you can put whatever you want in there, cook away, and away you go. Bang, bang, boom, switches. And then again, we can turn our lights on. Oh, look at that. We can turn our furnaces on, which are cooking. And you come over here, you can see, okay, we're actively using 32 units of power. We have 109 coming in consistently with the windmill. Windmills will always give you around 100 as long as they're on top of your base or above your base. The higher up they go, the more power you get basically from them. All right, so here is a simple version of it. This is where we're just going to do with the normal 2x1 without any expansion whatsoever. So same thing, get 2 solar panels on the roof, no windmill. This is just a smaller base. Basically starter base, help you grind some scrap, whatever you're doing. You know, obviously you want to build into something larger later. That is what it is. So same thing, you just get 2 solar panels, which are normally pretty easy to get. Anyways, and then you've got your 1 root combiner, so you combine the 2 powers. So this is getting 20, this is also 20 because they're both facing the sun right now. You know, obviously normally would have one going one way, one going the other way, but it is what it is. So we're getting 40 coming in. We'll come down in, our little 2x1, our little triple door. Here's our little room, right? So we've got our switch on the side. We've got a workbench, we've got a furnace, we got a heater, and we got a light. So everything in here is basically ready for power. So all we did is we put a mini battery, which is a small rechargeable battery, so little truck batteries you can normally find actually a lot easier than the other ones, which will do just as good, especially for a small little base, right? So you can put these on your workbenches, you can place them on a lot of stuff. I would just recommend throwing on the workbench, takes up less room. There it is, right? So same thing, you connect your power to this root combiner, you bring it in here, bring your power, here's my power coming in, it's 40. So I got 40 power coming into the battery. Power going out is 15. So these ones are capped at 15. You can only get 15 units of power to go out. That's all it is. It's enough for a turret and a furnace and a light basically, or what we have in here is we've got a heater, a furnace, a light. So keeping it very simple, and all we did is we have our switch going out to the switch. We have a power switch, and then we have it going into a splitter, so then we have at least 3 units of power. We can, or 3 sections of power we can split out, right? Or I can even get rid of the splitter altogether. So we can have power coming out. Oh, sorry, it's in the switch, right? So we can have power coming from the switch. Here's the colors here. So coming out of the switch, we'll have it come across and come into the heater, okay? So there's 15 coming right into the heater directly from the battery and the switch. So then we can have this pass through the heater over here into the light, and then we also pass from the light. We can now come over here. We can come down into the furnace, and then it's literally just, you don't need a splitter. All you need is, you know, you find a heater, you find a electric stove, you find a light, find a switch, or again you can connect it to the battery, and then you can just, when you're done with it, you can disconnect it with this, with the wire tool, right? There you have it. There's your basics of power. Nothing crazy. How to set up simple stuff. Basically, again, all you need, these 4 things and a wire tool, and you can hook up whatever you want. Anyways, hope you appreciate the video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you subscribe, that'd be amazing too. And most importantly, thanks for watching.